Okay, this just happened. I've got a text with a photo of my bike and something lying in the back, in the basket in the back of my bike. So I'm going to go there and see.
I live in Stockholm City and bike everywhere. All my clothes are vintage, I mix up socks and underwear. I'm a dresser between jobs, gay and vegan too. I hope the stories of my life will entertain you.
How are you doing, Thomas? Welcome to Stories of My Life. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I guess, and I just woke up. Damn. Oh, I slept really well. Because I got home late last night because the train, I and my friend Magnus, we were in north of Sweden. The train home got 3 hours late, so I caught the last subway home here. And, then I did some unpacking and stuff, so I didn't go to bed until 3:30, I think, but to sleep this late, wow, I'm proud of myself. Okay, this just happened. I've got a text with a photo of my bike and something lying in the back, in the basket in the back of my bike. So I'm going to go there and see what I got. Join me for a surprise, I guess. And if you're wondering if I unpacked, I'd say very partly. Oh damn, I should have worn shoes. It's from Eva and it's drenched. I hope it's something that can survive, rain. Okay. Wait, what? These are from, I think from Mamma Mia. Oh, this is a lovely gift. Yeah, look. Oh, thank you so much, Eva. This is so generous. Thank you. Eva and we were dressers at Mamma Mia when it played, for 2 years. I think she was just there for maybe 1 year. No, I'm not sure. Thank you so much. Didn't drink anything yesterday, but I feel sort of hangover. And I think it's because there's a low pressure out. It's raining, lacking in energy. I am, and the weather is. Let's unpack. So, this bag from IKEA, they don't sell it anymore. I don't know, they stopped making great bags. But this was great for 2 days away. So, here, stuff. So, I got all the clothes here because that wasn't many. What takes room is like the shoes and that's... I think that it. Oh yeah, I bought a box of wine, or at least I just bought the inside of it. But we didn't drink any. So this is perfumes and wipes and perfumes, and stuff like that. So let's see the other shoe, and I also stuffed things inside the shoes. I need to take these off because I had these outside, and I guess. I need to take it off so the leather can breathe because they might be quite damp. Also put used socks inside the shoes. So I've taken the shoes off and put some trees into them. But as you can see, I need to brush them more. Let's continue. Swimming trunks. I didn't use them, but, it's good to have with you. I was supposed to sleep in this tank top, but I didn't. My sandals, these were great. I used them when I went down to breakfast. More wipes? Yeah, I don't know. I thought I needed so many wipes. Also thought I might need this. This is citronella oil, so I thought there would be a lot of mosquitoes, but then, rain, so no. This really nice sort of iPhone bag. I've got that at the opening. Well, I wore it at the opening, but then I had rain gear on, so no one saw it. Water bottle. It's quite heavy. This was supposed to go in my hand luggage, in my backpack. But then I realised when we were going out, no, I can buy water. Because I was sort of I thought it would be too heavy with this in my backpack. But then I should have had it because I would have had more water if this was in. Now I drank hardly any on the trip. Anyway, in here I tried to, my goal is to, this might sound weird, is to use more jewellery. So necklaces and rings are here, and I sort of try to force myself to use them. I did use some of them. Just for fun, I have this note in the suitcase, and I write Höga Kusten and the date and with whom I've been away, and just put it here. And it's kind of fun every time I travel. I sort of see where it's been. And this I think I've sort of missed writing because this can't be the second outing, can it? Anyway, here's a baseball cap. It's really small, but Magnus has a really small head. This was too small for him, so as a gift, rubbish. So this windbreaker in silver I didn't use, but it's it's a good thing to have. I could have worn it the second day, of course. Shorts, I wore these on my way, but not on my way home. Black pants, those I wore at the opening. Really nice shirt from Brock's collaboration with H&M. Did not wear this at all, but it's good to have with me. T-shirt, had this at the opening. It's a Versace H&M extra large. I just got it before I left. Slept in that one. And also this really nice hoodie. This is a hoodie that's sort of encrusted in rhinestones and sequins and stuff, and it's from H&M's innovation circle or something they did. I think I've got most of the stuff they got here. I sort of collect H&M stuff, but vintage and special editions and stuff like that. So that's the one. Yeah, this is a great backpack. I had this at the opening because it's sequin, and sort of no one saw. Well, people saw it because I had it. Yeah, never mind. Underwear extra. I got more that's being used, and this is sort of, you sit on this, which is great. Now I got one. So should I just leave it in the bag? Well, when will I sit again? No, take it out. So I unpacked the backpack where I kept sort of the essential stuff. This is electronics, sunglasses. This water and this raw bite we got on the train because it was 3 hours late, and they thought that would sustain us, which it did. So I'm going to save that for, the memories are precious. Anyway, in here is my silver raincoat from IKEA. I used that at the opening. It was quite a hit. With me anyway. And here are some of those things you think you'll need, like this thing here. It's a sort of to massage your face. It's really, really nice when you're feeling puffy, hangover, tired, drenched, anything. You just sort of, massage your face with this. This is really nice. It gets cold and then you sort of just... This is my face, and you just go, and you wake up instantaneously, face-wise. Anyway, sunglasses, extra batteries, SPF, and then this is sort of, I bought something in glass, a big sort of pole, but that broke. So this is all I've got. Should I get dry martini now? When you ask a question like, should I do it, you sort of always have to do it. It's like your subconscious forces you to ask the question because the subconscious knows the answer. Dry martini it is. This will be strong. But oh, so good. In a little bit more than a week, we're going on a ferry trip. 2 nights away, we're going to Sweden's biggest island, which is Gotland. So I think I'll do a little bit of planning. What I could have changed this time. The only thing I really think this trip, I would have wanted a hoodie when I went down to breakfast, some sort of a bit cozy because it was quite rainy and windy in Härnösand. I don't know how it will be in Gotland. Possibly, hopefully, the weather will be fantastic. So definitely pack SPF. Magnus and I, we've been doing a lot of travelling together. He's been doing a lot of travelling alone. He's more into travelling than I am. I'm a bit... he likes to go to sort of Asia and stuff, and I sort of... Oh no, I couldn't be bothered. If I would go anywhere, it's like... Well, New York, not now. London, not now. It's... Since they left EU, it's so hard. It's so sort of, it's not worth it. So possibly France, Paris. Je parle pas for français. But what I wanted to say was we've been on ferry trips many times. Because it's so easy. You just get on these big ferries. Ferries? Is it even a ferry? Well, we call it a ferry in Sweden, but I mean great big boats. And we've been to Finland, Estonia, Latvia, I think. Lithuania, no. But we've never been to Gotland. I've been to Gotland years and years ago. Magnus never been. So that will be fun. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to make us a sort of an itinerary for what to see, because we got, I don't know, maybe 8 hours, possibly less. I think possibly less in sort of the capital, the biggest city on Gotland, which is named... Oh, damn. I knew that. Just the name escaped me. Could be the martini. No, it can't be, because I have sort of 2 sips of it. This is good. This sort of... I like drinking martinis because it's something you can't... A gin and tonic you can just sort of gulp down, then you immediately have another. Dry martini, not so much. You keep sipping. I shouldn't be holding it like this, because that'll get it warm. And a warm martini, thank you. What I will take with me as a good thing I discovered on this trip is these. Because if I hadn't had these, that would have been hell to pay. Because I only had a nice pair of sort of leather shoes, and those would have been ruined, and they didn't even have, they have leather soles, so they would have soaked up all the water immediately. I would be dead now. You'd be talking to a dead person. So these are coming with me on the next trip. And also, I had a brainwave here. I think you should always make sort of teeny tiny martinis, because they don't have time to get warm. If you sort of like, I like a big martini, it'll get sort of, you got a big lukewarm martini at the end. And the cold is part of the deliciousness. Just please close the door. Yeah, thank you.
Well, he was out of work, just minding his day. Then a friend from Shh said, come right away. perfect, you're the dresser man.